What's up, J-Fusion fans? This is Philip and welcome back to another video. Now, before we continue, I would like to remind everyone that these videos are not intended for viewers under 13, so please be advised. So, anyways, we have just got official word from the official Zenkaiger page from Toei. And if you haven't seen that news yet, if you haven't read about it yet, the link will be in the description. So, anyways, Terasa will stream a two-part mini spin-off for Zenkaiger, which is called Zenkaired Daishoukai. So, as you can tell from the title, we are going to be introduced to a new character named Zenkaired. Yes, we are actually going to see what kind of suit, Zenkaiger's leader would look like if it was actually red. So, as far as we know, of course, Zenkaiger is, for all intents and purposes, a white ranger. Okay, if you guys are familiar with the Jakka Dengekitai, so their leader, Big One, has a very similar color, and as per the now defunct Super Sentai Legend Wars game, Big One is classified as a White Ranger, so by that logic, and again given their very, very similar coloring scheme, Zenkaiger is also, like I've said, a White Ranger. But, you know, I I'm probably sure that there are people still out there who were wondering what kind of suit it would be like, or what the suit would look like if Zenkaiger was actually a Red Ranger, and this kind of answers that for us. So this mini spin-off. So anyways, we are introduced to a brand new character, like I've said, Zenkaiger. Although from the official tweets of Zenkaiger's official Twitter account, there's actually no name given to the civilian form, or the human that transforms into Zenkaired. So yes, Zenkaired is human, just like Kaito. However, he doesn't have a name other than just being called Zenkaired. Now, Zenkaired will be played by Daiki Ise, who you may probably remember best as the singer of Tokyuger and Ninja's theme song. So he sang for two Super Sentai shows consecutively, which is an amazing feat in and of itself. And now he is a ranger, and a Red Ranger at that. So, of course, as we are going to be shown, it seems that he's going to be kind of rivaling Kaito for the position of leader. So he's the guy who believes that the leadership of Zenkaiger should be red, or any Super Sentai should be led by a Red Ranger. So he definitely has the Showa vibe to him in that regard. Like he thinks that way, although he probably hasn't known about Jaka yet. So anyways, like I've said, so that's Zenkaired's mindset. Now, of course, I am a red bias myself. However, I'm, of course, respecting anyone who believes that not every leader in a Super Sentai show is red. I mean, like I've said before, there's Jaka, then there's actually shows like Kaku Ranger and Mega Ranger, for example, where it may not have been explicit, or actually in the case of Kaku Ranger, it was more explicit, but Tsuruhime, aka I forgot. So Ninja White, there you go. So Ninja White, Mega Rangers, Mega Black, also Time Rangers, Time Pink. So they were technically the leaders of their team because they knew how everything worked. They were basically leading the team before the Red Ranger came along. And actually, in the case of Mega Ranger, so they were kind of together from the beginning. And considering that Koichiro is, kind of the student council president, I believe. So, yeah, he had pretty much like the leadership qualities in him, much more than Kenta, who's Mega Red. So, again, we are shown throughout the years that not all Super Sentai leaders have been Red Rangers, although, yes, for the majority, yeah, it happens. So, again, we see this kind of rivalry, but at the end of the preview, the preview clip, we do see them working together to defeat the common evil, which is basically the premise. So the main villain for this spin-off is Super Bad Guy World, who was, if you remember, the main villain from the Super Sentai movie Party 2021, or also known as the Zenkaiger prequel movie. So he's making a return, and Tomokazu Seki is going to voice that character again. And as for another cast member, now, not really an original character per se, but we are going to see Gaon become human for some reason. So his actor is Hiroki Sasamori. So I have mentioned in the article that I've written before, again, link down in the description. So the way his name is written in kanji is actually the same as Yuki Kaji's Yuki. So I guess that's a happy coincidence. And of course, they would be playing Gaon. So in the clip, there's also a female character shown wearing pink. So she is seen together with Kaito, Juran, and Bloon. For some reason, Gaon is not in the scene, but we could probably presume that it's Majine, again, with the pink civilian clothes and actually the long ponytail at the back. Or was it braided? I'm not sure. But anyway, the long tied hair at the back, those are telltale signs of Majin. So it's not only Gaon but also Majin. However, Jiran and Bloon don't have human forms. Not that we know of, or not that, there's anything shown. Like, again, there's nothing. Only Gaon and most likely Majin will have their human forms, though strangely enough, only Gaon has been revealed, so I guess they want to keep Majin as a surprise, and that's actually making me want to see it for myself when it does come out, or when someone uploads it, who knows. But yeah, so this is actually interesting. So, going back to the topic of Zenkaired, Daiki Ise, so a guy who's already had some significant contributions to Super Sentai, albeit in a non-acting role, is now on camera, and he's a Red Ranger to boot. Now, I actually don't mind. I'm actually on board having him as a regular character, or at least have him a recurring character, who would appear from time to time to help Kaito and the other Zenkaigers. And, I don't mind having another Red Ranger in the team, given that, it's not actually the first time that it's happened. So we have shows like Time Ranger and Hurricaneger, for example, also Q Ranger, and Nin Ninja actually had three Red Rangers. So again, having multiple reds. Oh, I almost forgot. We also have Shinkenger if you count Kaoru Shiba. So yeah, at least we now have five examples of Super Sentai with double reds, or again multiple reds in some occasions. So again, I have no problem with that, and I really think that Zenkaiser, or Zenkai Red rather, sorry, Zenkai Red is going to be an interesting character to have, and it would be very, very nice to see him regularly in the show, and not just in this spinoff. I think it's just going to be a waste if you are going to just use him for those two episodes and then not have him again. I mean, that's just, that just doesn't make sense to me. Like, probably makes sense for others, but like, again, I would like to see more of Zenkai Red in action, not gonna lie. So Zenkai Red also uses the Geertlinger, so nothing really special. Probably his Sentai gear is the only one that's going to be different. But yeah, for all intents and purposes, he is a recolored Zenkaiser. Uh, who he is, again, his like actual name wasn't revealed. How he got his powers is unknown because what we know from Zenkaiger episode 1, or even in the Super Sentai movie party, the Geertlingers and the Sentai gears were developed by Kaito's parents. So, who developed the Geertlinger and the Sentai gear that Zenkai Red uses? We don't know, so we're going to have to find out. We're going to have to watch it to find out. And again, like, how would Gaon and again, likely Majine, how would they become human? So, is this going to be a temporary thing? Now, personally, I actually would like to see them gain human forms and, kind of use them in the show. I do, uh, I do understand the concept of having just one human member and, the rest being robots as a Sentai team. But, at least having that human form as some sort of disguise. So technically, a human looking robot, Huma Gears, anyone? So, yeah, it's going to add a bit more twist, I guess, or add a bit more zest to the concept. So it would be interesting to see like how all the other Kikainoid Zenkaigers would look like as humans. So again, I'm also looking forward to seeing Majin because, like I've said, she would probably be having a human form as well. So, you know, this may kind of remind me of Geoger, although for the most part, the other Geogers or the human Geogers uh, are basically wearing their human disguises for most of the show. So again, well, it doesn't have to always be like that, but having the Kikainoid Zenkaigers transform into humans from time to time would actually be very nice. Like, actually quite a bit opposite of what Geoger did. So like I've said, they're actually mostly in their human disguises, and only sometimes, well, for sometimes they show their actual human forms. So the opposite would be for Zenkaiger, where they're mostly in their Kikainoid forms, and then sometimes, only sometimes, transforming into human forms. So again, these are just my opinions and what I would like to see with the show. So yeah, what do you guys think about the Zenkaiger spin-off? Like, do you want to see more of Zenkaired? Do you also want to see the other Kikainoids transform into humans? So what do you think? So please tell me right down in the comments. Again, the article to Zenkaired Daishoukai will be down in the description below, so go check it out as well. And as always, thanks for watching. So do leave a like, comment, share this video, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get the latest from JE Fusion. This has been Philip, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.